Okay.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your host Dog here, and let's get into this episode of Gat Out of Hell, I guess. Alright.
Thanks for introducing me, asshole.
My bad. Let's get to it.
And by the way, for you, those who don't know now, because this dick didn't introduce me, I am Wolf. Oops, I gotta go to the map real quick. I'm heading the right way anyways. Alright. So that all of you who missed what just happened because we didn't record the intro, basically your character, your customizable character, is being sucked to hell because he's apparently going to marry Jezebel.
Kinsey Kensington and Johnny Gat
And
driving
Gat and
together on a
Kinsey
birthday
are sent
adventure.
into
Are you
hell.
always this excited?
Yeah,
Generally, I'm
daughter, sorry.
I get it.
Are sent into hell to save your customizable character from Saint Row. Or the boss, as they call him. There's a rambulance.
So
Love
this
those
is
things.
hell. Not as bad as I thought.
Whee!
It kind of reminds me of Steelport.
You should learn to drive.
Damn it. Shut up.
So, what's the plan?
Not my
Oh, yeah.
fault. Wait, there's a
I'm gonna
comment.
shoot him in the face.
Oh,
unless he
wait,
gets
never
close.
mind. It ain't gonna matter
Birth Game
anyway.
doesn't have the boss.
I'll probably
Need to
still
get that
shoot him.
achievement, the comment.
I'll go through every one of you.
Pardon D. The second we walk in, it's gonna go to cutscene anyways. Hello.
Welcome to hell.
Shouldn't you have a receptionist?
Such is the plight of eternal damnation. I have a feeling you didn't come here to catch up. Let's talk in my office.
Great.
Not even death could stop the enterprising Vogel, who wasted no time in setting up an Ultor branch in the bowels of hell. Dane was eager to fill Johnny in on the ever-shifting politics of land rights in the underworld. But real estate mattered little to Johnny, who only cared where his friend was.
Me?
Where'd you put the president?
I've been trying to explain that. I didn't take them.
Bullshit. You expect me to believe you just happened to be the first thing we see in hell?
Maybe it's just me, but your thank you sounds more like an accusation.
That's probably because he plans to kill you.
Okay. I get the trust issues. Can I show you something?
The pieces all came together. The president had caused more chaos and destruction than any other in human history. It was only natural that Satan would want them to marry his daughter. They needed a plan, and Johnny had one.
I'm gonna shoot the devil in the face.
I think you might be skipping some details.
No, I said in the face.
I like the commitment, but you gotta find a way to get close enough to him in the first place.
When's the wedding? I'll just show up
And then you'll shoot him in the face. Sorry, but it's a little more complicated than that. These things are tied to the soul. You won't be able to enter without one.
So how do we get one?
You get his attention. I know some places that are of particular value to the father of the bride. You hit those, you'll get your shot.
Wait, why would Satan give out an invitation for destroying his stuff?
Oh, he won't, but it should piss him off enough to get him to attack Johnny personally. Either the devil kills Gat and Ultor gets the construction contracts to rebuild what was destroyed, or Johnny kills Satan and I'll have to pay less taxes. It's pretty win-win.
That's why you're helping us? To make more money in hell?
Hell's what you make of it, sweetie.
Works for me. What you got?
All right.
Satan had entrusted the day-to-day running of hell to 5 archdukes, and Dane knew how to find them all. But beyond that, not everyone in hell was content to go along with Satan's status quo.
Technically
There
6
were others
archdukes.
who shared Dane's ambition for power,
Oh,
and the
never mind,
Ultor
5,
mogul
sorry.
knew that the key to unseating Satan lay in gaining their aid. But before Johnny set out to wage war against the Prince of Darkness, Dane had one final gift. an artifact that he had spent fortunes on. Lucifer's cracked halo. This holy relic granted Johnny the majestic wings of the Morning Star. However, he still needed help in learning how to use them.
Alright, you got me on the sticks, now what?
Would it kill you to show a little excitement? You're about to experience angelic flight, for Christ's sake.
Dane.
Great. Now you should have...
Also, for you guys who don't know who Dane is, Dane was a character in Saints Row 2 who ran the Altor company. Kind of a dick.
All right, let's start slow. Try to jump over to that next island. Also, the longer you charge your wings before jumping, the further you go.
So yes, we have played this game before. We're
Hey,
just
didn't
making
fuck it up.
a
Good job. Now get up that
series on
cliff.
it.
Don't worry. If something looks too
Yeah,
high, just
we
keep on jumping.
we played
off
it when
the
it
wall.
came out on
Remember to charge
360.
your time if you want to get up the cliff. You heard of
Oh,
crawling
great.
before walking?
I don't remember
Well,
how to fly.
In this case, you need to jump before you can fly. Launch yourself in the air with a jump, and then
But I'm
hold
a
your wings
big,
out to glide to that
I'm
next
personally am a
island.
big Saints
I put
Row
out some
fan.
more
I have all
dive
of
to
that.
reach the next
And
island. Do that by pointing your head
there'll
down.
be a
Don't
character that
worry.
you see if
The
you
rest
guys
of
have
your
never
body will
seen any
follow.
gameplay or have played this series before. A character,
I put a
his
shiny
name is
flap
Dex, that
orb
you
out
gotta
in
go
front of
around
you.
killing.
Collect
You'll
the
kill
orb,
him
and your
several
wings will
times.
flap to
Well,
gain
Dex
speed.
was a part of the gang in Saints Row 1, but
Alright, now
he
try flapping those wings on
betrayed
your
the
own.
gang, I
Do
guess,
a
in Saints
flap
Row
on your
2
way
and
the
went to
next
work for
island.
Altor and became the head of Altor.
God, this feels good.
And, or head of Altor Security,
The
sorry.
exact opposite
And
of diving
your
is
character
climbing.
goes
Climbing will
to
slow you down
kill
and
Dex, but he
eventually
runs
cause you
away
to
like a
stall.
little
And
bitch.
trust me, stalling sucks. You can flap while gliding to gain additional speed. So the faster you're going, the higher you can fly. Now try to reach the island up there. All right, time to take the training wheels off for the final lesson. Flying takes stamina. If you run out in
There's an
midair,
achievement,
you are going
Nick,
to drop
for,
like a rock. A
burning
stupid,
in midair,
stupid,
flying while burning.
stamina-less rock. Last island
let's
is
get you
right
back
under
to
the
those.
old...
Yeah. Yeah. So, you completely
Here's the
missed all
deal.
those lava things.
If you want some FaceTime with Satan, you need to get his attention. Now, Satan hates being challenged, so anything you do to undermine his control is good.
Rambulance.
Fraud, mayhem, shooting demons in the face, anything. You can keep track of Satan's wrath with this handy meter. Get it high enough, and you'll be having drinks with Big Red in no time. I've compiled a list of shit to do, so take a look and do whatever sounds fun. Oh, one more thing. We have some potential allies down here. Trust me, you want to impress them.
And the reason why I interrupted when they said something about archdukes, there being 5 archdukes that ran hell, and I said 6, is because I thought Dane himself was an archduke, because then you have the Winter Sisters, which the Winter Sisters were in the 3rd one, and they losing my train of thought here. Sorry, and they. Kiki, you have Kiki and Viola, which Kiki died.
Maybe
in
one
the
day
3rd
I'll
one.
retire and have a
For
view like
spoilers,
this.
if you've never played the 3rd one.
Preferably not in
And
hell,
Viola
Hey,
lived, but
let's be
apparently, for spoilers again, in the 4th Saints Row, Earth blows up and Viola dies and comes to hell anyways. So they get reunited. And so the reason why I said 6 archdukes is because I thought Dane was an archduke, but apparently it's just the De Winter Sisters.
Yeah, come right here.
Oh,
and
hey,
do
Nick,
the
look at this.
character
Tormented
did it.
souls. It's actually quite.
Yeah, I
lovely.
know. I just realized that one of the commentaries. Oh, hey, look, right off the bat, one of the. Oh shoot, I thought I missed it all. 5 clusters already. All right, so what should we do first? Oh yeah, get that achievement. We're gonna die. I'm gonna get me some extra crispy bacon. Oh, quit your bitching. Terminator! Extra crispy! I have almost already completed this entire campaign, or I have completed the entire campaign. Meant to say is I've almost completely completed all the achievements in the 360 edition, and now I gotta restart. Which pretty much sucks. I'm already 50-something% done with it.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so what are we gonna do
Let's-
first?
let's log.
Wait, what's my super sprint? Can I wall sprint yet? Nope. So what are we doing first?
I don't know. I'm going through all the things that are not notifications on my screen.
Oh. Gotcha.
Let's go to Blackbeard.
Blackbeard? Gotcha. Alright. I like his missions. Oh yeah.
I hope there's not something ridiculous like 100 of these
Whoa,
to
what was
find.
that? I wonder if that's something the
Note to self: find a way to control lightning.
Is it just me, or is your character kind of fly to the left a little? Or I mean to the right?
oh, mine doesn't.
Great, now is this controller breaking too? Oh, god damn it. There's too many controllers that are breaking on me. Yeah, it's going to the right. Why? Stop it. You're pissing me off. Oh, I'm gonna grab these soul clusters real quick.
Gotta pick it up.
Nick, did you get the achievement that
Sat on top.
when you
yes.
go up to the very... Yeah, you sat on top? Okay, gotcha. Alright, I'm up here. We'll get the God's Hammer from this. Touchy, touchy, touchy.
Abandoned ship! We've been boarded!
Kobe.
Completely wrong sport, but I guess that's okay.
Get these damn things off my ship!
Alright. Bastards.
Every time.
Hope Johnny can keep up.
Sonic the Hedgehog over here, Jesus. See, I'm used to starting this out with like a bunch of weapons and crap because I'm so used to doing all the stuff before the campaign. Getting 100% of the map done already.
I got a bit of treasure in that chest over there. The weapon you find inside may
Oh,
help
whoops.
with our little imp problem.
I just completely fell off the side of this freaking thing.
That is a freakishly large hammer.
All you have to do is just sit here and go like this. Just keep holding the thing down. Eventually you'll hit him.
I summoned these imps to serve as my crew. I forgot what a handful they could be. Once aboard, they wouldn't listen to their captain. Ran amok in the bowels of the ship.
Woo!
The screams of success.
Alright. Fell off the ship again!
It's okay to drop the pirate voice.
What pirate voice would that be?
Wow.
Wow.
Zingyak's destruction of Earth had a profound impact on the afterlife. To heaven, it was a logistical nightmare. St. Peter's meticulous nature drove purgatory wait times to unbearable levels. Meanwhile, in hell, where souls in pain were used as currency, it created a new era of prosperity for the wickedly enterprising. This economic boon resulted in the coffers of hell to be overflowing, which in turn piqued the interest of the most notorious man that sailed the seven seas. Long had Blackbeard been a thorn in Satan's side, robbing tax collectors on a semi-regular basis. But the promise of an immeasurable fortune drove him to be even bolder. An arrangement was reached. Blackbeard would provide information on strategic targets in exchange for a share of the profit. Johnny, who was interested in murder, not money, happily agreed.
How's Johnny got for you? He's literally taking swords, gunshots if I'm not mistaken, had a broken leg. Like, everything happens to Johnny and he still pulls through.
Well, this is the
sons of bitches.
Shut up. Okay. Well, this is the wrapping up point for this episode. We'll see you in the next episode. Until the meantime, take it easy.
So are we gonna do like an episode on each of the other characters?
I got word from Blackbeard that every island has a treasure chest hidden on it. What's in the chest?
Shit, I shouldn't have activated that.
I'm not a fucking pirate. What I do know is that if you want to get that thing open, you have to find 3 corresponding glyphs. Look on the bright side. Nothing's trying to kill you.
I know. Are we gonna record another episode?